Oh, hello there. I'm gonna make a cake. The first step in making a cake is to pull everything out of your cabinet that like remotely even looks like it could go in a cake. Step 2 is to make yourself a drink, and because we don't really have like an ice cube, like a good ice, we just have these big ass ice cubes, and so I do this. Oh, yeah. And then, you know, you kind of have cubes. What? The drink that I'm going to be having today is one of these sparkly shits I got from Target because they were $8. Fuck me. Okay, there it is. I have selected the strawberry lemonade one, which has less alcohol than a beer. I don't know if you can't even see that. Whatever. Oh, yeah, there it is. Smooth. So next we're gonna preheat the oven to 425 degrees for my nuggets. And then the next thing you want to do is figure out how to make a cake. Could have just bought cake mix. Had to be a cheap bitch. These all say they're the best. I met Ina Garten once. Okay, no, I didn't. I sold books at an event that she did, and I think she walked by me at one point. Let's see if I can do this. Flour, yeah. Sugar, yeah. Cocoa powder, Baking soda, baking powder, yep. Kosher salt, I have salt. Buttermilk, don't have that. I do have almond milk. Vegetable oil, eggs, vanilla extract, 1 cup freshly brewed hot coffee. I mean, I'm interested. I'm looking up vegan buttermilk options because maybe I can make some of them. It's like calling for vinegar, and maybe I have vinegar. What is that even? I know what it smells like. So apparently there is no way on God's green earth to substitute buttermilk without either vinegar or lemon juice, which is disgusting to think about, like even to conceive of that is going to raw. So I have to go to the store. Okay, well I'm back. You probably can't even hear me over the obnoxiously loud air conditioner in my apartment. Stir in 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar, or blah, blah, blah. So I found something that also just said vinegar. Oh. Okay, no, we're fine. This one says regular vinegar. 2 tablespoons of that. This says, all right. When did this go bad? September. Cool. I said to add 2 tablespoons, and one said 1, and I didn't know what to believe, so I put like 1.5, and now I gotta stir it, which I'm doing. Beautiful. ASMR. I smelled it. I guess it smells fine. The good news is this is for my coworkers. So if it's ass, it's fine. It says to butter the pans and line them with parchment paper. Okay. I'm just gonna butter them. Maybe I'll just line them with parchment paper. My roommate has some, and it's easier. Okay, I lied. This is a pain in the ass. Now I need a big bowl. All right, flour, sugar, cocoa, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. That's so many things. my nuggets. I wanted this to not take a long time, and it's so gonna take a long time. Good enough. There's supposed to be more sugar than flour. This is gonna be a good cake. Two teaspoons of baking soda. This cake better tastes fucking awesome. I'm like losing my mind a little bit. You're not supposed to pour salt all over the bowl, because if you fuck up, you're gonna have a salty ass cake. But I did it anyway, because I'm dumb. So this thing wants me to use an electric mixer, like I'm some fancy Paula Deen ass motherfucker, to stir this bowl of sugar with some other stuff. You know what I call this? Good enough. Oh, it wants me to shake this. I'm not gonna do that. I know. I had a spoon. The fact that it didn't mix me in the milk is bad. Whatever. 2 extra large eggs. I got regular ass eggs. When I was a kid, and I used to help my grandfather make eggs in the morning. On Saturdays we would have family breakfast. He told me if I ever let the egg touch me, I would have to wash my hands or I'd get salmonella. And so as a child, I was very afraid of eggs. Now, I kind of just wipe my hands off after I crack them. Ugh. I already cracked 2, and I'm going to attempt to now use half of an egg. In the book Gulliver's Travels, there's a whole... No! Alright, this is fine. I'm gonna rectify it. See, it's got a little bloody spot on it, which is probably okay, but I don't like that shit at all, so... Ew. I mean, what is the consequence of having too much egg? It probably tastes better. Gross. Alright, well there's that. Add the vinegar milk. A half cup of vegetable oil. That's so much. One time my mom made brownies. We were out of vegetable oil. And so she substituted water, like a dumb bitch. And the thing about water is that when it gets hot, it evaporates. And so those brownies were ass. How much vanilla? 1 teaspoon. Okay, I don't know why I said it like that. So something like this size of vanilla costs like $10, right? I'm gonna hold this close for you, viewer. And like 1 teaspoon is what you need to make. That is like that $10. So this alone probably costs like $2.50. And I want you to think about that. Why is vanilla so expensive? This has never been opened and I didn't buy it. Sorry, roommate. This is coagulating in a weird way. I have regrets about the vinegar. So it says with your, electronic mixer on low to slowly add the wet ingredients. Oh, I was supposed to put the cocoa powder in. It doesn't tell me when to put the cocoa powder in. Barefoot Contessa's website sucks. I'm just gonna put it in now, I guess. Okay guys, it's me, your coworker, who volunteered to make a cake for your going away party, only I fucked it up real bad. Well, now it smells good. I've always said, when you fuck up, just pretend that you didn't and keep going. I do sort of wish I had an electric mixer. In my experience, cake batter's not supposed to look like this. But admittedly, I don't have much experience. So, ooh, that's not mixing. Gross. See, it had maybe been fine and now it's definitely not. I did buy some chocolate chips because I thought this might be fun to throw them in. But I don't know much about baking, in case you couldn't tell. And my fear is that either they will just melt into the batter and we will never know even that they were there, or they will sink to the bottom and give my cake a soggy bottom. I know that happens with fruit and pastry on the Great British Baking Show. Like half a bag, probably more than half a bag. It's probably too much. What's it playing? Oh. Well, it's all gone. This was supposed to make 2. I'm gonna clean this. Well, it's good enough that I'm still consuming it, but that might just be because there's big chunks of chocolate chip, so.
Now how many lovers would stay just to put up with this shit day after day? How do we want?
It's definitely cooked. Those are the fork marks from where I punctured it to make sure that it wasn't all battery inside. And yeah, it's got a really weird shape to it because the parchment paper does not take to the shape of the pan. That's fine, I guess. I mean, I have been thinking about this. What makes a bad cake? 1, it's too dry. It's definitely not that. Very moist. 2, too sweet. I don't think that'll be an issue because I put coffee in it. 3, not sweet enough. It also had 2 cups of sugar. And that's all I can think about that makes a cake bad. So this is gonna be a good fucking cake, and I don't need comments. Okay, bye.
This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole